After an exciting week 2 filled with an epic sweep from Galapagos, your Cleveland Bewears are taking on Clockwurk in his Kansas City Torrents. The GPA is the brainchild of Clockwurk, he's a great friend of the channel, and this is going to be a seriously awesome matchup. So guys, if you are excited, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, let's get right into the team builder. Despite having a bit of a rough start of the season, Clockwork's team is nothing short of truly terrifying. He has one of the best Pokemon in all of Draft in Great Tusk, amazing setup sweepers in mons like Darkrai and Dragonite, 2 water immunities in Ogerpon, Wellspring, and Lapras, amazing hazard setters in Rabombi and Sandy Shocks, great special defensive walls that can act as super offensive pivots in things like Tinkaton and Dragonadel, and genuinely one of the most terrifying Pokemon that I've had to face all season, Terra Chandelure. His other Terra captains, Dragonadel and Lapras, are very scary into my team, but primarily I'm looking at Chandelure as that big threat. Additionally, as I mentioned, Great Tusk is one of the best Pokemon, if not the best in all of Draft. It quite literally does it all. Hazard control and setting up, setup sweeping, booster energy. I am so scared of that thing, and I have had to dedicate so much time to it. This is all without mentioning that he has literally one of the coolest legendaries of all time, Darkrai, on his team, so we definitely have our work cut out for us. I wanted to ensure that I was not automatically swept by either his Darkrai or Chandelure, so Regirock is coming off the bench holding this all nest. Regirock's investment ensures I can live a +6 Dark Pulse from Darkrai, as well as a Choice Specs, Terra Ghost, Modest, Shadow Ball from Chandelure, and fire back hard with moves like Drain Punch and Earthquake respectively. I opted for Drain Punch over something like Body Press just for the little bit of recovery. Rock Slide and Ice Punch are just really good coverage for the rest of his team, specifically that Ice Punch for Dragonite. Clear Body ensures that I cannot get my stats lowered by a random Psychic flying around. Overall, I think this thing is going to be doing really good work against his team. Tusk and Dragonite were such threatening Pokemon that I needed to dedicate something individually to each of them, so my primary answer for Dragonite is going to be Scott Streak, my Landorus. Bit of a different set this week. Holding the Mirror Herb ensures that I am never swept by a Rapid Spin from Great Tusk or a Dragon Dance from the Dragonite. Just in case though, we are carrying Swords Dance with a U-turn, Earthquake, Rock Slide. If you haven't noticed, Earthquake is really spammable into his team, especially alongside Rock Slide. At +2, I can pretty much get 60% minimum on anything off on his team, even if it is resisted. But U-turn is just going to be really great for pivoting, especially because his best answer to this thing is the Ogerpon, which, spoilers, I don't sit in on very well. Yeah, Ogerpon is a bit of an issue for this build, but that's okay. Now, Great Tusk is still a huge threat, but there is a Mon on my team that absolutely just sits on it and does not allow it to do anything, and that is Mr. Eclectic the Weezing. Trading in Levitate for neutralizing gas, this is our very standard Weezing. Extremely physically defensive with enough special bulk to help me take on Darkrai. The only thing is, we are exchanging Defog for something like Will-O-Wisp just to take Rapid Spin responsibilities away from a certain Pokemon. Not to mention, I suspect that we aren't really going to be seeing Stealth Rocks, rather we are going to be seeing Sticky Web and Spikes, so Defog with Levitate makes the most sense. The combination of Fairy and Poison actually does seem pretty hard, so hopefully offensively this thing won't be completely useless, but that is also why Pain Split is there, just to ensure that I can stay in fights a little bit longer. With the main defensive core of this team done, let's talk about how I plan on sweeping him. First off, we have Dragon Dance for Alligator. Last week, Take a Bite was taking much more of a defensive role, but now it is really time to show what Dragon Dance Sheer Force is able to accomplish. Liquidation, Ice Punch is all I really need to win this game. I do need the Ogerpon at like 60-65%, but oh well. And Aqua Jet is just there to ensure that I am not completely caught off guard by a Choice Scarf Chandelure. Next up, I wanted to have something that outsped his entire team and could do a good amount of damage, and while this can't outspeed Darkrai, Raichu is an excellent bring this week. Terra Flying Terra Blast gives me something neutral to hit most of his team with, Volt Switch is great for pivoting, Surf takes care of things like the Great Tusk, and Draining Kiss is just there because sometimes you need to pick something off, but I don't want the Life Orb chip. This Mon is actually the sole reason why I am not scared of Sandy Shocks, because if he does bring it, he needs to bring Volt Switch, Hazard, Earth Power, and either another Hazard or Thunderbolt. I don't think he has room for Power Gem. So this thing can literally come in, just start firing off Surfs or Terra Blasts, and it's going to be a good wall breaker. Now you might be asking yourself, Beans, what is your switch into Chandelure? Can you guys hear that? Can you hear someone being an idiot outside my house right now? Now you might be asking yourself, Beans, what is your answer to Chandelure? To that I say, The lead of choice this week is going to be Uprising the Necrozma. In lieu of having a way of actually dealing with the Chandelure defensively, my goal is to just break such a large hole in his team that it doesn't really matter. With Trick Room and a weakness policy, and him going to be bringing so many things to hit this thing super effectively, I have no doubt that this is at least going to go 2 for 1, if not 3 for 1. Physically offensive at +2 with Brick Break, Earthquake, and Photon Geyser quite literally one-shots his entire team. I do need to make some predictions around the Tinkaton and the Dragonite and the Darkrai, but also who's gonna expect physical weakness policy Trick Room Necrozma. Also with this, I've brought every single one on my team, so that's pretty epic. And that is the team that we are bringing for week 3. How do you think I did? Make sure to let me know in the comments below. Let's get right into the battle. All right, we're back. We're back. Welcome everybody. Another live comm week 3. Thank you for joining me. Just a couple of thoughts before we hop into the battle here. Shout out to the people who are helping me prep and mock. I really appreciate it. This week was tough. A lot of big life events, and also just Clock has such a scary team. He's 0-2 right now, but also, I mean, he has a Great Tusk and a Darkrai. Oh, yeah. Trying to prep without a bulky water has kind of sucked. I'm gonna be honest. As much as that hurts to say, we may be looking into picking up a bulky water. I don't know. We will see. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I'm gonna get connected with Clock here. By the way, if he's Terra Ghost Chandelure, I just lose. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, I'm gonna get connected to Clock here, and yeah, let's get into this. All right, and we're back. He brought the Lapras. I cannot say I expected that. But he has a Lapras. Very fun. So, Lapras, Rabombi, Great Tusk, no Chandelure. Very interesting. So, we did bring... it's Terra Fire. Oh. Okay. Terra Fire Lapras and Terra Bug... Dragonite. Very interesting. Okay. So, I mean, I have a lead here, right? I have my Necrozma. Very fun. I'm not super concerned about that Lapras. I'm not super concerned. Terra Bug. How interesting. Okay. So, Rabombi. I can very easily just click Trick Room here. I do not need to worry. My heart's kind of racing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Stun Spore. That's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna click Photon Geyser. Get my Chiop. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, you think you live this, huh? I can guarantee you do not. We're just playing around yellow magic now. Okay, it was showing that it lived, but it like, oh my gosh, he's gonna do this BS to me. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, dude. Okay. Oh, just kill. Well. Fun game. Fun and balanced game. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I knew that was a possibility, right? Is what it is. Okay. He doesn't have the Ogre Pond. The only thing stopping my Feraligatr from sweeping is that Lapras. So I'm gonna just go out into this thing. I am just going to click... I mean, Earthquake kind of makes the most sense, right? Man, I'm so upset that set didn't work out. That's such a cool set, man. Oh well. He's a life orb, by the way. So that's cool. Life orb. What's this switch into a body slam here? Probably that thing. I'm just gonna click EQ. Yep. Called it. Here's the really funny thing about this thing. Dragon Adele. And he's Black Sludge. I take nothing from a Dracometer. I'm just gonna click EQ. Again. So Tinkaton just got a lot more difficult to deal with. Great Tusk just got... Oh man. So man, that sucks. Getting double parried on that was really unfortunate. I outsped. I have like no speed on this thing. Okay, well, I think I just go Wheezing. And or I can go Bowery here. Blast just does so much though. No, I'm just gonna stay in. I really don't care if I get paralyzed here. How much did that Photon Geyser do initially? This thing has some bulk on it. It's like max health. Yeah, it's like max health. So if he's max health, Ice Punch still should kill. So I'm just gonna Ice Punch. Yeah, can't miss. Look at little Regirock go. Look at Regirock go. Look at little Regirock go. There's Tinkaton. Tinkaton Hammer do be hurting. She do be hurting. I just like EQ though. Can I not just EQ you? Like what, you fake out me and then Gigaton Hammer's a 2-shot? Oh no. I do kind of want to preserve health on this thing. Which makes me want to go Scott Street and just U-turn out into something. But also, I kind of want to preserve that thing. Ugh. Tricky situation here. Something to take note of. I think I'm just barely slower if that is a max speed Lapras. Okay. Okay. Tough plays here. Let's see here. Mr. Eclectic can take on the Great Tusk. Lapras is walled, presumably, by Regirock, clicking Earthquake or Drain Punch, depending. And I need to keep this thing healthy for Darkrai. I need damage on this so that Ice Punch does work. Yeah, I think I can just go Scott Street. Get my Intimidate off. There's the Fake Out. So here's the thing. This is like very free. And an Earthquake here actually is like potentially the freest thing of all time. But I don't want to get Earthquaked. Or I don't want to get Encored, rather. So, okay. In theory, I might be slower than this thing. But also, like, am I? Who's to say? I'm just going to U-turn. Yep, okay. There's Lapras. So... I need to keep either Landorus or Weezing healthy for the Great Tusk. But I want Webs gone. But also... write you into the Lapras. If he is Terra Fire, Uh-huh. You okay? Oh, you know what? He is definitely the Dragon Dance set. Oh, dang it. Lapras. Okay, I actually have no idea what the Dragon set EVs are. So I kind of have to Terra Flying, which sucks. But I think I go this thing and Volt Switch? Yes, I do. I Terra Fly and I Volt Switch. Because he shouldn't be max speed, and if he is, I live everything that is in a Ice Beam. And if he just raw Ice Beams here, and he's faster. I mean, he knows I'm fine. No, I think he's the Dragon Dance set. It makes the most sense with him. Yeah, I'm going to Terra Flying Volt Switch. So here's the thing. So, because he's definitely... What should that U-turn do? U-turn did 20%. That's a lot. That's like a lot. Whoa. Did I have an attack boost or something? Oh, I had the Terrify. Okay. Oops. So he has, like, some defensive investment. He's not max speed. I'm Volt Switching. Perfect. Okay. And now webs don't matter. That's good chip on that, too. That's really good chip on that. I keep typing in Tinkatink instead of Tinkaton. Yeah, that's like max health, a good amount of Spadef. So I can just go right back out into Scott Street and like U-turn again. Yeah. Yep. That's probably... Is this thing... I mean, he shouldn't have any attack investment. I don't die to a Gigaton Hammer. And I really want these webs going so that once Lapras is gone, I can just come in and set up with Feraligatr and win the game. But that feels really foolhardy. Landorus in against the Lapras. I'm just going to assume max health. Earthquake does about 40%. So I do have that thing in range. And not assuming that. Assuming Ice Shard. Also, I have a little bevy. So if you hear that, that's what's being hit. The zero sugar squirt knockoff from Big K. Which is funny. I actually live in Ice Shard. So if he's max health at this point, 2 EQ should actually do him in. And if that thing... Which actually begs the question, do I not just go +2? Nah. Probably not worth it. In front of the Tinkaton. EQ should just kill it. Yeah. EQ just outright kills Tinkaton, so it's like... I'm just clicking it. Like, ooh, fake out, little bro. I shouldn't do that. That's mean. That's just mean. That's straight up mean-spirited. There's the fake out. Yep, alright. Very cool. I'm just going to EQ on the Lapras play here. Yep. I live the Ice Shard. Sick. There's the Tusk play. How much damage do I need for Feraligatr to kill with the Aqua Jet? About 30%. So I'm gonna go +2 here. Because at +2, if he rapid spins here, I outspeed him no matter what. Yeah, I'm just gonna Swords Dance. Because I want it to be if he rapid spins here, I'm faster. I can get him hopefully in range of an Aqua Jet, assuming he doesn't have like a ton of bulk. Ugh. So he's choice scarfed. Rude. Okay. I'm just gonna go into Mr. Eclectic and defog then. How rude. Choice scarf was not what I would have picked. But okay. Fine with me. Okay. So then Raichu just lost a ton of value. This mon has just become slightly more problematic. Tinkaton. Tinkaton. Yeah. I don't know what else is on this set. Ooh, yeah, letting Landers go down there was bad, methinks. That's bad. It should be okay. So he's fake out Gigaton Hammer, and then either he's some mixture of like Encore T-Wave and Rocks, right? So probably fake outs here. And like Weezing can't do a lot to him, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, Raichu's kind of lost its value here. That fake out did a good amount of damage actually. Is this thing like max attack? Very interesting. So Gigaton Hammer kills, which is fine, I think. I just need damage on this thing mostly. For Alligator to take a kill with Aqua Jet. Okay, so Raichu here's best move to hit it is Volt Switch. Your set vexes me, young man. Oh, he is also Mold Breaker. Okay. How do I not lose this? What pieces do I need? You need to stay around for you. You need to stay around. Because he Gigaton's here, right? How much does Gigaton do for Alligator? Not a lot. Come on, dude. Seriously? Alright, whatever. Okay, I forced it out at least. I'm gonna just assume this kills me. Yeah. So then, does it make more sense just to hard switch into Regirock and preserve this as a sack? I think so. Or do I think it makes sense just to like Volt Switch or Terrafly on the potential Tusk switch in? Yeah, that doesn't seem too stupid. There's the ice beam. Okay, very cool. I mean, you revealed the ice beam. Yeah, makes sense. We'll just go into this thing. And I think I just click Earthquake now. Why not just click EQ? It's your life orb. If this man pulls out Hypnosis, I'm going to scream. I have to EQ, huh? Yeah, I have to EQ because that stupid thing, dude. That crit was actually so massive. The only thing is now, like, I'm officially in range. Or for Alligator, +1 speed. Okay, if I can... Okay. Oh, I have to get the +2 speed because of that thing. That's so annoying. I'm just gonna Drain Punch. There's Tusk. Don't even have to think about it. He's gonna knock or... Okay. Hey, Postcom Big Time Beans here. We are just going to skip through the rest of the battle. I got really tilted here in the live comm. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I didn't say anything any like particularly mean. I was just acting like a big old wah crybaby. It's Pokemon, man. I was frustrated because I felt like I had brought the correct prep. I felt like I had brought stuff creative enough to overcome a lot of his some of his better Pokemon, and I felt like I had I don't know. I felt like I'd done a good job in prep. But that's Bonds, man. That's the way she goes sometimes. Again, GG's Clock, man. Like, truly one of my best friends in Pokemon. He's such a nice guy. He's such a good battler. I am glad that he got a win. It sucks that it was against me, but I am glad that he got a win. Looking to bounce back next week. Yeah, that's going to be all she wrote. Love y'all. See you next week. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.